Hi and welcome back to the channel. Man, just finished 2-2 at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 2. Kind of disappointing, considering the fact that, we had the lead and it was just like one of those days that they were just equally as good, it's the coming of two juggernauts. And you just look at our team and we are set everywhere. We are set right in goal, the back line, the middle of the park. But then just come that front line, come on. I think someone said it today where it was like, what's it called, that their bench would actually start for us. Excuse me. Yeah, man. You think about that. That's actually true, because I look at Bailey. Bailey will start over Martinelli for me. And you look at Duran. Duran will probably, give Havertz a run for his money at this moment. So it's just weird that, we're supposed to be, this, big club, and, we can spend 100 million on a player, but then can we keep up, with that sort of, requirements, in terms of what it takes to actually be, a top club? Because you see other clubs like United, Liverpool, they can splash that cash, twice over, just because they have a particular, goal and expectations that is had, people have of them. And, you wonder, with our own expectations as Arsenal fans, is this really, at the end of the day, like, a piss take? Like, no, because it's weird in the sense that, how are we not, in the market right now trying to sign a forward? There's so many guys out there. For me, like, I don't see how Victor Osimhen doesn't work in this team. And how is that a no-brainer? He's firing right now in Turkey. He's there. He can just give you an edge. He doesn't have to be your guaranteed, top striker, or whatever, you want to put him as. But then have him for the interim. And then in the summer, go big again, because that's what we expect of you. That's what we expect of big clubs. But for some reason, it just feels like Arsenal is just, just always on our heels, and never want to do anything. We understood when we got to the Emirates Stadium, and like Wenger, every transfer window, Wenger couldn't do anything. And it was painful. I remember some of those, like, transfer windows, some of them we didn't bring in anyone and we needed someone, So I don't understand. And actually, if you think about it, it was the same ownership back then. It's the same ownership back then. And then, we've come this far. Clearly, you guys have, it's a profitable business. So why not put back into the business to get the business to even become more profitable? So is that one of those things where, like, it's quite upsetting when you think about it, because it just seems like they use statistics for this club. And they're to the point where, because they feel like they break even, they don't need to do too much. But it's quite upsetting. I can understand that sort of ownership if he comes in and then, you then decide to get rid of that ownership. But this is the same ownership, where they own sports in America. They own sports clubs in America. And they pump in ridiculous money into those clubs. Serious money. They build stadiums for billions of dollars. They go out and get the best player in the NBA. They do everything they can to strengthen their teams over there. But then Arsenal, why is Arsenal like, a footnote to you guys? Why is it not serious? Like, we take this club serious. And for you guys to come this far and haven't invested or haven't, shown any signs of bringing in someone, it's a piss take, man. At the end of the day, that's my opinion in this game. It's a piss take. Like, I'm not even gonna be going to like all the players and stuff, except for maybe Miles Lewis Kelly, who did it, who was the man for me today. Him, Trossard, they did good. Rice did good. You know, Partey was, you know, almost losing his mind at some point. Like, I don't even understand that throw in. Yeah. So yeah, man, Marino was sharp as well. So the team did okay. We have players in there. That's the thing, you know. We have players. We don't have, it's not like back in the days when we didn't have players, when we had like, you know, scrums and, you know, crumbs, sorry, not scrums, crumbs from like other clubs and stuff, you know, that are coming to like finish their career at Arsenal. Now we have a good side. We have defenders that, you know, Real Madrid are probably trying to tap up. And this doesn't worry you. Like, if he leaves, like, is today using Timber? Like, if you seeing Timber and thinking, oh, even if, you know, Saliba leaves, you know, Timber can fill in that role. Same, just goes back to that same thing we used to experience, man. Next thing, Timber is going to leave. Next thing, Gabriel's going to leave. Then we're going to be shaky. Then it's going to be a whole rebuild. And then, you know, it just becomes a mess again. Yeah, so I would say, man, I can't really comment on this game. Like, you know, it's just another point gained. At this point, I'm not sure I should put so much emotion towards actually thinking that we're title contenders right at this point, because we haven't shown anything to say that, okay, we do want to win the title this season. So if the club has that disposition, why am I here stressing myself thinking, damn, there goes another game we didn't win? They're probably content with, like, you know, 5 more losses, 10 more losses, just as long as we stay top 4. And that's not it for me this season. That I guarantee that's not it for me this season. Like, Arsenal can try. If they try that, then they're in trouble. The ownership, they should better fix up. Basically, that's all we need to say right now as fans. You guys just better fix up, because the clock is ticking, you know, and we are seeing what's going on. Like, if we as fans can clearly see what you guys need, and everyone is saying the same thing across the same lines, all media outlets, everything is saying like these guys need to reinforce in their attacking position. Why then are we still having this conversation? Why then are we still talking this long? Because the club knows this as well. And Mikel Arteta has come out to say that we know that we need reinforcements in those positions. But everyone's still at standstill. Anyway, disappointing draw today, you know, but we take a point and we move. You know, I was watching that Brentford-Liverpool game, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but man, Liverpool, they had it tough today. To get those 3 points, it wasn't easy. And Brentford put up a good fight. It was a good show of football. I enjoyed that game just before getting into our game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, you know, ownership thing that we're doing with this club. Like, are these guys serious? Like, what's this? Is there any point? You know, let's know what we're doing. Come on, just teasing. Anyway.